All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Talk Rockets, episode 54. Jalen Green is on a heater. Cam Whitmore, stud. The Rockets lost yesterday. Jabari Smith had 0 points. Shangoon, slow night against Valanciunas. But all hope is not lost because I actually got Jalen Green's stats right here. Last 5 games, Jalen Green, 30 points. Ride the long tails, Jalen. Ride the long tails. 30.7 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal and a half. 51% from the field. 35.6 from downtown. Sheesh. Come on, man. Give this guy his flowers. Give this guy his cookies. Transformations, BS. He's always been that dude. And we got our freaking classic legend in here. Joshua George, what's good, man? Welcome back to the show. It is beautiful Thursday, February 1st. It's over 50. Just enjoyed my outsideness. It's 50 degrees here in the lovely city of Chicago. And we're here to talk Rockets. But before we do, as always, this is a podcast. This is a show available on podcast form. If you want to listen to this at the gym or at work or on your drives, the links down below to both Apple and Spotify. If you're listening on Spotify, thank you guys so much. Try and give it a 5-star rating if you wouldn't mind, because we're taking over the Rocket sphere. 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 Sounds like atmosphere. Anyways, thank you guys for listening and watching and interacting. All right. So, I got tweets, don't I? I got some tweets, man. We always got some tweets here, mainly based around Cam Whitmore and Jalen Green. So the trade deadline is fastly approaching. And I believe it's on the 9th. It's on the 8th. We're a week away from the trade deadline at the time of this recording. And so, yeah, that's exciting. Joshua George, I'm throwing the spotlight on you. What do you have to say to the beautiful world of Rockets Nation? All right. Let's see what we got here. So we just talked about Jalen Green's last 5 games, but I do have a tweet up here, and we'll put it on the screen if you're watching on YouTube. Jalen Green, last 5 games, 30.4. We had different stats than this. Interesting. I had 29.6. I had 29.8. Is this from yesterday, maybe? All right. Anyways, neither here nor there. Jalen Green, last 5 games, 30.4 points per game, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 51, 36, 94 split. The 6th most points per game in the NBA in that span. Isn't that a crazy stat? Jalen Green's averaging 30, and there are 5 people ahead of him who are averaging more than that. Like, that's just crazy, man. It's such a scoring league. Anyways, this guy's playing with a swagger that we know and love, and that we saw him when he first came into the NBA, this swagger, this aura, this charisma. And I'm just so happy for him. And I'm very happy for him. Again, it's such a quick turnaround, and everybody has just been beating this guy to death, dude. Like, this is why I try to go on Twitter for 10 minutes a day, and I try and go on Instagram for 10 minutes a day, because these dudes just ridicule players that are on their supporting to get them through the hurdle. There are things out. Jalen Green turns 22 because I have no idea. Jalen Green turns 22 in 8 days. The kid's born in 2002. He's a kid. And if we're having Wi-Fi issues, I apologize. We can never seem to escape them, especially here for some weird reason. Josh, can we get a quick update? Can you hear me coherently? Because I got one bar showing here. Still, come up here. Say hello to the Rockets Nation. You beautiful, majestic beast. Come up here. I always kick her off when she comes up here, so she's probably a little hesitant. Say hello to the... You're good now. Was I not good? I apologize, listeners. Where'd you go? Oh, hey. What's up? Yeah? I know, right? Jalen Green's a beast. I know. See, she agrees. All right, Josh. We avoided this Wi-Fi all stream yesterday, all show yesterday. Uh, I don't want to rant about Jalen Green in a positive note just for it to not even be understood. By the way, I'm going to the Rockets game 12th and 25. Hell yeah, dude. Who do they play? That's exciting. I know I was talking about this yesterday. Um, Houston, got to get back to it. I don't know when that's going to occur, but it has to occur at some point with the regular season still going on. I'm going to nip this. I'm going to nip this in the bud. I got dinner to go to soon. I got some work I got to finish up. So I'm going to continue to talk to myself, and I'm going to mute this. I'm going to listen to myself talk. And of course, there's an ad. Knicks and OKC. Hell yeah. Oh, we're at 2 bars. All right. Jalen Green rant in a positive manner. I hate the word rant, actually. All right. What were we even saying? Everybody's ridiculing this kid. He's 21 years old, man. I'm 24, and you deal with stuff every day. But what people don't understand when you're playing a professional sport, it's almost like when you become an adult, and everybody like who listens to this, except Josh, how old are you? If you want to disclose it, because I actually thought I think you're sneaky older. I think you're around my age. Anyways, there are things you deal with on a day-to-day basis. And when you leave college or you leave the G League, there's so much stuff that comes at you every single day in life. Relationships, family, friends, girls. You're 21 years old and you're the starting shooting guard of an NBA team. So I just don't like all the unsupportive nature. I There's a Rockets guy out there that I love, and I still love him, and I always will, in a non-gay way. And he posted a meme about the Houston Rockets big three, and Jalen Green was on it, and I can't stand for it. I just cannot stand for it. So I'm so glad that Jalen Green in these last 5 games specifically has been balling his freaking ass off. Now, is he going to be a 30-point per game scorer in his entire NBA career? Unlikely, but we have this other tweet that I remember I pinpointed from Bordeaux. Is that French? Frenchman Bordeaux. 21 and under players with the most 30-point games with a 70% true shooting or higher in NBA history. Wow. Jalen Green's on that list. Who else is on that list if you're listening? I'm glad you asked. I'll answer it for you. Kevin Bleepin Durant, LeBron Goat James, and Shaquille O'Neal. And so the future is still bright. And I will never forget, and I want it to be known, and we're back to 1 bar of Wi-Fi. Perfect.